Hey viewers, my name's Cara. I'm your host for Tuesdays here on the Pagan Perspective, and I hope you can hear me because for the first time in a long time I am doing this video outside in a public place at a park. I am in Cleveland, Ohio in Lincoln Park in Tremont, which is the one very close to the Buckland Museum of Witchcraft and Magic. It's just behind me, about a block. And yeah, it was just a really pretty day, so I figured I'd come over here and try to get this video recorded. It should be actually short because my phone is almost dying. So, hello, large truck. Okay, so this week's topic comes from your mom. Not your mom, not my mom, but that's the name they gave, is your mom. And the topic is celibacy. Specifically, is taking a vow of celibacy a pagan thing? Or can you do it in a pagan way? Because this is something that we hear about as being mostly done by Catholics, maybe specifically, or Christians in a general sense. For example, the person said that they have been responding to some people about the topic with a cartoon or a meme, an image of a Catholic woman prostrated in church taking a vow of celibacy. So we think of these things as being particularly Christian or Catholic. Can you do it in a pagan way? Is it a pagan thing? And then some more personal story with that. The original text of their topic will be in the description. So starting out with, is it a pagan thing? Can you do it in a pagan way? I would say it's not a pagan thing. It's definitely not something that, like, a majority of people are expected to do, like when you enter into the pagan clergyhood. It's not like an accepted systematic thing that lots of pagans do. So I wouldn't say that it's a pagan thing necessarily. However, what is a pagan thing? You know, a whole lot of things are used within paganism that are not necessarily from strictly a pagan path. A lot of people blend things into their paths, and so this is where the do it if it feels right to you thing comes in, which I know is like a stereotypical thing that people say, and it doesn't actually apply to everything, but in this case, I would say, if you feel a strong need to take a vow of celibacy, do so. And because you are a pagan and a polytheist, you will find a pagan way to do it, because that is your path. So that is the lens through which you see the world. That's how you're going to see and do everything. So you don't have to do it the way that the Catholic nuns do it. You can do it in your own way. I am sure that as, well, yeah, you know, I don't even have to think that hard to think of deities that are well known as being virgin deities, meaning not attached to a partner or a mate, but independent deities. That word does not refer to sexual activity. It refers to whether or not they are married or connected to a man, or, as the case may be, a partner. So, you know, Athena, Diana, I'm sure several other deities. If you are a theist, you can find deities who might help you along with that, with the idea of being whole in and of yourself, and with deciding to do this. If that's what you want to do, there are deities and beliefs that absolutely will support that, even though it may not be a systematically pagan thing that everybody does. You can totally do it. It's your path. Do as you like. The thing that I would say about the rest of the personal stuff that this person shared, they said that it's a very complicated issue of why they think that they should do a vow of celibacy, but it seems like it's what everyone in their life expects of them. Every time they're in a relationship, everyone in their life is against it. When they express a desire to date again, everyone tries to talk them down from doing it. So it sounds more like, to me, that you might not want to do this yourself. You're feeling pressured to do it by other people, in which case I would say that is a totally separate area of issues to deal with. And so if you want to do it for yourself, there is absolutely a way to do it and make it pagan and make it have to do with deities who support that kind of thing and will support those energies for you. if it's something that you feel pressured into doing because other people are, you know, kind of inserting themselves into your life and what you can do with your relationships, then that's where I would say maybe don't rush into it. I think taking any kind of vow is serious, and so you want to be sure that you are actually going to do it. My phone is dying. But yeah, that is my general opinion, is that I would do some work around expectations, releasing people's expectations. I'm doing a lot of Saturn returns work myself right now in my Saturn returns, and that's a lot of Saturn related magic, is thinking about personal boundaries, setting healthy boundaries, but also pushing limitations that are limiting us and hindering us in a negative way. Looking at expectations that other people hold, expectations that we hold for ourselves, and whether those are realistic things or not. So that's the kind of work that I would be doing personally with my magic before deciding whether or not to go forward with something like a vow of celibacy. And then if it's something that you want to do, absolutely, I think you can do it in a pagan way, in a polytheist way. And if anyone else knows of any deities or any other practices that are really have to do with maybe asexuality, meaning a lack of sexuality, asexual deities, anything like that, virgin deities, again, that meaning of the word, celibate type thing of yourself, then leave those in the comments. Maybe we can all help this person out with some more suggestions. So that's a short one from me this week. I could talk more on it, but I think every once in a while it's good to give you guys a shorter video and get outside and enjoy the weather while it's still here. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time, and until then, don't forget to be awesome, blessed be, and goodbye.